Hey everybody, I am the MoeChicken. Welcome to my stream. So I've been looking forward to this like all week. Pretty much since like the last time I streamed it, I've been wanting to play more Super Mario Bros. 3. So we're starting a little early because I want to do that. So let's do that. Here we go. Bleh. Yes, I have been wanting to play this again pretty much since I stopped playing it. I did not realize how long it had been since I last played Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm gonna use a P-ring. And I missed it. So, here we go. Eat it. So right off the bat, there's a secret up here. You can go in this. And I remember I always thought this was a cool area. What's particularly interesting about this part of the level is that, hey Jimmy, welcome! Enjoy the Super Mario Bros. 3. Yes. What's particularly interesting about this level is that it's a rare, like, regular level where you can actually exit the level by just getting an item. It's very strange. Very strange. Also, there's a big 3 here, and there's another 3 over here, and that's it. So yeah, you go in here. How goes the Mario, and how are you today? I am good. I am very, very full. I had myself some, I made myself some tacos for dinner, and they were delicious, but I ate a little bit too much of it, and so I'm quite full. But not in a bad way. Yeah, so you go over here, and you get this, and there's a music box, and that ends the level. This is a valid way to beat the level. It's really strange, but kind of neat. You just had some ramen. Oh, that's good. What type of ramen did you have? What kind of ramen was it? Very interesting. This level's also kind of unusual because you can choose to either go like up or down here. There are two parts of this. Chicken ramen? Chicken ramen's a good one. Was it from like a cup noodles, or did you get it from somewhere, or how'd you eat it? Kind of was it. So I like going up, but going down is also good here. It's just a kind of a neat area. But the reason I like going up is because there's a kind of a fun thing you can do with like a Koopa shell up here. Where is it? It's not here. Packet. Packet's good. Very good. Well, I hope it was delicious. Yes. 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 Oh, I'm fire flower. Okay, well, that's that. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so if you like kick this guy, you see the shell kind of moves in like a weird way. This is what passed for like fascinating to me as a child. I would just be like, ooh, look at that. Death. Anyway, Jeff had a pretty good day, all told. Not a whole lot really happened today, I guess you could say. I'm still looking for work. I don't know if I mentioned that to y'all or not. The place where I work, my day job, basically, is a little bit unusual in that it's, all of the... Ooh, Tanuki suit. Very nice. All of the work we get is, like, contract work. And so it's up to the employee to, like, peruse the various existing contracts and find, like, find a project that they think they will be like good for, so to speak. And it's awful. It's a terrible system. I kind of hate it. It's one of the things I hate most about where I work. But fortunately for me, for quite some time, it has not been an issue because the project that I have been working on has had more than enough money, and I've been able to stay on it for a while. Unfortunately, that has come to an end as of this Monday. And so I'm having to find work again, and it's been very stressful. But the good news is, I was able to reach out to some folks today, and they said they might have a spot for me, so that's a positive. I might be gainfully employed once again, which is nice. So, yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as it sounds, because, like, even though I don't have, like, a project, the project that I am leaving had enough money that, they're like, we can cover you through the end of the month. So even though I'm like going into work to find work, I'm not like out of money. I'm still getting paid for it, so it's not terrible. But But I did hear from some folks today, and they said we might be able to do something, and that's great. So, super good. So that was a nice thing today. And then, well, oh geez, okay, we'll just go. What else happened? Something else good happened today. What was that? Ah, that wasn't it. Can I do it? Ha! Did it? Yes. Something else happened that was good, but I forgot what it was. So I guess it wasn't that good. Guess it wasn't that great, but something good happened. How about you, Jimmy? How's your day going? Are you feeling okay? Overall, your sicknesses, done all your chores, done all the things. Hopefully all finished with that. Hey, Bridge. Hooray. Very nice. Let's do this. Yeah. Oh, this was a bit of a disappointment that happened yesterday. So I think I've mentioned to y'all that I've been playing, Front Mission... That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear it, Jimmy. I've been playing Front Mission 2, which originally came out on the PS1, and I tracked down like a modded, like a region unlocked PlayStation 1 so that I could play it. And it was like, it had all kinds of issues. It was like janky. Just a couple chores. That's good. Getting the chores done is good. It had all kinds of issues, but like I was past the point where it was frustrating because like the beginning of the game is kind of irritating, and like I was starting to feel like, okay, yeah, this is a good experience. I'm enjoying this now. Well, my save data got corrupted. Yesterday you played more Mario RPG and got 5 of 7 stars, so you are moving on to Seaside Town now, yeah? That's pretty cool. That's exciting. Wait, Seaside Town? No. Wait. I'm remembering. 5 is on Star... There's 4 on Star Hill. What color star did you get? No. Star 5 is in Seaside Town. No, oh yeah, you finished... Okay, yeah. I was mixing up the star you get on Star Hill as the 5th one. So yeah, you finished up with Jonathan Jones in them. I really like that chapter. The Undersea chapter, I think that's really cool. I hope you're still really enjoying it. It's a wonderful game. Yay! Freaking stars are so useless in this game. Oh, but you know what level this is? This is Karibo's Shoe, the level! Yeah! No, doggone it, no. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. There you go. Up here. Yeah! Give me your shoe! Yay! Oh, is there any delight greater than wearing the shoe in this game? Why does it have a wind-up key on it? It's very mysterious. Oh, Karibo's shoe is like the coolest thing, and it's only in a single level in the whole game. I don't know why they didn't like, if this was just an item you could use, that'd be awesome. But it's only in this one stage, for whatever reason. But it's so much fun. It's so much fun to have Karibo's shoe. I think I mentioned this already, but the reason it's called Karibo's shoe is that it is... Karibo is the name of, like, Goombas. So... Look how cool it is! Yay! I always thought it looked like a beanbag, or like a sleeping bag. Oh no! I want to get the other one though. Hang on, there's one back here. I want to get it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, okay. Come back over here. Uh-oh. Oh no. No, get up here. You can do it. Come on, get up here. Oh, no. I want the shoe, but he's too stupid. Fine. I think there's one more in the stage somewhere. Yeah, Karibo is just the name of, like, oh no, I thought it was here and it's not here. Hey, I want more shoe. I want my, well, that hurt. Okay, yeah, there we go. Karibo is just the name of Goombas in Japan, so there you go. But yeah, it always looked like a sleeping bag to me. That's what I always thought Karibo's shoe looked like. No love for the shoe. Right? Like, it's just a shame. It's such a good item. Although, truth be told, I've thought about this before, about how, it's a very, I guess, human response to be like, I want more of the thing that I like, you know? It's a very basic human desire. But things like Kuribo's shoe are valuable because they're uncommon. You know, it's like if you could get Kuribo's shoe in like any level, it probably wouldn't be as cool when you actually get to do it. You'd be like, oh, it's just like a shoe, you know? It would be like getting a tail or a fire flower, you know, just be like, oh, it's a shoe. So the fact that there's like only one stage makes it like super cool, you know? It's like, oh, it's the Kuribo shoe, I can only get it here. I gotta have fun with it while I can. I'm kind of the same way about, I think I've talked about this before. The difference between, what is it called? No, not Super. Legend of Zelda Link to the Past and Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds. I am of the mindset that the I guess philosophy that you see in Link Between Worlds, where like every screen and every inch of Hyrule is covered with like some sort of secret, that I feel like is less valuable. By the way, did y'all know about this? I'm not gonna do it, but that one brick you can see over there is a P-switch. And if you hit it with like if you have a P-wing and you hit that, you can get coins in this area. So yeah, it was a big mystery for me for many years. I was very excited about it. Hey, Cyber. Yeah, I don't know. Just so in Link Between Worlds, they have this mindset where there's like, you know, there's the little my things on like every screen, and there's tons of things, and every screen is valuable, and so forth and so on. And there's something to be said for that. That's great. That means that you're never disappointed with exploring. But I kind of liked the areas in A Link to the Past that were like unimportant, so to speak. So like the area where the ice rod would be in the Dark World. There's like a fairy over there, and a guy who gives you like information. You know, it's relatively unimpressive. Oh, I like this thing. Yeah. I did it. Yeah. I don't know why. I love playing with this thing. Okay, anyway. So before I move on, if you fly from here, there's a secret above us, but I'm not going to get it because I want to point out something else. So yeah, if you go up here, there's like a secret up there, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's something to be said for having areas that are unimportant, because it makes when you find an actual secret much more exciting. Okay, so you see this. I didn't get why there were waterfalls here when I was a kid. But now I do. The idea is that this is supposed to be rain. It's supposed to be pouring rain. It's just such a fun, like, childish kind of like, this is where rain comes from. It's waterfalls in the sky. I really like that. I think it's really fun and charming. And I did not get what they were going for as a kid. But yeah, there you go. Get ready for it. Sup. It doesn't really look like sup in this game. In the original Mario 3, the 5-up kind of looked like a SUP, like it's just green. It's like sup, but not so much in this game. What am I gonna do with these whistles? I got them out of habit, but I don't need them for anything. That pig emote is pretty darn cute. Where's that from? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that pig? Whoa! Where'd you get that pig? I want to make more emotes. Like, I've made emotes for my Discord server that I'd like to carry forward to Twitch, but you gotta have people following you and subscribers and stuff to get that, and I don't have that. I got you guys, which is great. And I'm always happy you're here. But I want more. More. I want more emotes. It's very important for me. By the way, I will ask. I bumped up... I know I talk about this every stream. I talk about this. I bumped up the volume again. Does it sound any better? I get so frustrated when I go back and listen to my own streams, and I have to like bump the volume up on my computer so much because it's always so quiet, and I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So it's louder. If it's too loud, please let me know. Yeah, I don't know. I want more emotes. I think emotes are fun. I'd like to be able to have more. Nope. Hey, nice. Hey! I feel like I've seen this one before. Uh-oh. You? No. I saw one of the pig emotes and followed Shindig Pig. Someone gifted a sub. Cute. It's a very cute emote. Good for Shindig Pig. That's a good name, too. I like that. Oh, I forgot that's how this game does it. It just replaces whatever the last item was. When you've got too many items. Yes, yes. Oh, I want to get the King of Mushrooms. Yeah, it's Mushroom King! Look upon him in despair. Once you get emotes, you have to continue to be subbed to keep them, right? That's how it works, isn't it? Like, I'm not subbed to very many people on Twitch, and so the people that I am subbed to, I've stayed subbed to for a while. So I don't really know what happens when it, like, lapses. Do you lose access to the emotes? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well, it's fine. Uh-oh. Aha! Oh, that worked out well. I didn't know what was gonna happen there, but it worked out just fine. Just fine. Super safe. Oh, hey, look, you can see that the, because, like, the overscan, you can see the, edge over there. That's fine. Well, hopefully you will continue to sub for my emotes. Please do. Pretty sure because you don't have some art emotes from a gift sub, I don't get more. There you go. I wonder if anyone's like an emote hunter and they just wander around looking for like, no! Oh, that's dumb. Okay, I gotta use some of these worthless stars. Star. Second star. Jugjum's Cloud. There we go. It's wasted some items, that's fine. So again, getting back to... Oh! That's interesting. Oh! Wait, I didn't know about this! So, like, are there just some blocks that are geared towards, giving you a star every time? I didn't know that. That's fascinating. What was I talking about? Yeah, I wonder if there's anyone out there who's like who considers themselves like an emote hunter, and they just like wander around getting cool emotes and then canceling subscriptions over and over again. That would be sort of funny. I did it wrong. Hang on. So there's actually a lot of like cool conceptual stuff about World 5 that I really like because of the whole like upper and lower sections. So like this is a level where you leave the sky realm and go down to the land realm for a little bit. And it's neat. And then when you're up in the sky realm, there's all these like structures which I think are supposed to be effectively buildings that are reaching up to the clouds. And that's cool too. That was worthless. Well, whatever, it's fine. I don't want that. Oh. Okay. I think there's another secret over here. I am incorrect. Okay, never mind. See you later. What's up, dude? Ha! Eat it! Ooh! 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 Nice. 500. Overscan is always interesting. Seen some more 4x3 material in HD TVs and graphics that don't touch the screen side of the screen properly. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. Like, it's just interesting to find out situations where, like, I don't want to say cut corners because that makes it sound that has like a negative connotation. Also, this room would be blindingly hot. Look at this place. Ha! Fool! We're basically in like a lava tunnel right now. Unreasonably hot in this building. Ugh. What was I saying? Yeah, just like situations where... Ooh! Ooh! Does this work? It does not. Okay. Where like old technology had to find like solutions and had like come up with ways to accomplish things. And like they did do that. They accomplished those things, but through like unusual means, like the overscan thing, where they're like, okay, well, we need to be able to prepare for the next thing that's going to pop up. Let's just load it outside the reach of the user's view, and then they won't be any the wiser, but we will be able to, I'll just kill him. We'll be able to load things faster. You know, it's just like a really cool, sort of like making the best of a situation thing, and I like that. I like that kind of thing. I think it's interesting. Alright, who are we gonna get? It's the flower. It's the flower. Nope, it's Flower Man! Flower Man, man! Oh, I never liked this level. This level is just avoid Lakitu the level, pretty much. Like, I think Lakitu is just about the only hazard in the entire stage, and you're just trying to, like... No! You poop! Curse you, Lakitu! Oh, he's back! He's the only hazard of the stage, and I still took damage to him twice. Lame! Well, I can start using items, at least. Get some of this trash out of here. Eat a bunch of mushrooms. Delicious mushrooms. Mario's just gorging himself on mushrooms right now. He's like, oh, they're so good. I love the mushrooms. Oh, so I already asked Jimmy what he's been up to, but what are you up to, Cyber? How goes the world of arcade delights? Have you figured out how to adjust the things that you wanted to adjust in your crane games yet? I hope so. I still think it's super cool that you're doing that. So this level was a nightmare for me when I was a kid. I found this level to be like one of the hardest in the game. Nowadays, not so much, but back in my youth, I found this to be very problematic. Because it's like it's an auto-scroller that goes like up. A little strange. Ha! Oh, I just noticed that the pig guy is playing on a Super Nintendo controller. I didn't notice that at first. That's cute. That's cuter. It's a pig with good taste. Like me. I have a chicken with good taste. Hopefully not a chicken that tastes good. That's not really what I want to strive for. Alright, eat more mushrooms. Mush! Oh, hey, it did downgrade me! I didn't know that was a thing. Flowers. This is so lame, just like getting rid of items. But I need space. Pinocchio save. Oh, it's terrible. The king has been transformed. Please find the magic wand so we can change him back. Doing well. Oh, excellent. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it, my friend. So this is the first Koopaling that is a heavy Koopaling, meaning that when he jumps, he will shake the ground and make you lose your footing. Very dangerous. Mr. Roy Koopa. Which, I don't know if I mentioned this or not. Did you know that all of the Koopaling's English names they're all named after musicians? Apparently all of them are named after musicians, and Roy Koopa is named after Roy Orbison. There you go. It's a very strange minor piece of trivia. I feel like the only one that I actually got as a kid was Iggy, for Iggy Pop. It's like the only one I recognized as a child. I guess Ludwig von Koopa. Okay, here we go. Oh, fudge. Ugh, bonk. So he shakes the ground. You bonk him again. He shakes the ground. And you bonk him again. Yay! Nice! I don't want that. Just posted on Ian's Gaming Discord today's haul pick. Very nice. Yeah. It's cool. And then like Lemmy from Motorhead, and Wendy-O Koopa is, oh, look at this royal king. Thank you, kind raccoon. Please tell me your name. That's like the funniest thing to me as a kid. Thank you, kind raccoon. Who are you? Thank you, kind raccoon. Please tell me your name. Very silly. We don't have the cool background in this version. So, I mean, it's a good background, but in the original game, there was like a really weird, like striped background for this stage that looked like super duper out of place. I remember thinking, it's like, this looks weird. This is a very strange background. Ah, I almost got them all. Boo. Uh-oh. Just gonna fall. Okay. Ha! And ha! Feels so cool when you get them like that. Ha! Oh! I'm sad. I don't have it anymore. Here's a feather. There's a leaf. I find I always default to calling them feathers. Like, even in Mario 3, I called them feathers rather than leaves. It just felt like it made more sense because I didn't have like the Tanuki connection. Yeah, actually, Reznor is also actually named after the Nine Inch Nails singer. It is true. And suffice it to say, I learned about Reznor the dinosaur before I learned about Trent Reznor. So, oh, it's just a round star. So when I found out that like Trent Reznor was a person, I was like, oh, they must have named him after the dinosaur. I was like, oh, I know that name. That's the dinosaur from Mario World. I mean, you gotta remember, translators are people too. If they don't have a better name, sometimes they'll just go for what makes them laugh. I actually really like that mode of translation. Like, that's something that, I know he gets a lot of flack for this, but Ted Woolsey was a translator for Squaresoft back in the Super Nintendo era, and he's responsible for some of the early translations of a lot of those games. And people have derided his translation style for adding in like a lot of jokes and references and things that weren't in the original script. But I've seen like quote-unquote more faithful translations, and they're just boring and dry, because any humor that would have showed up in the Japanese version doesn't cross cultural lines, and so they just kind of come across as like really boring scripts. So I think I'm a big supporter of the idea of localization over strict translation, personally. I mean, yeah, you lose some of the intent sometimes, but you also get an experience that actually makes sense for you culturally, and I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. Sounds good. Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much. I may have missed the original notification about that, but thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I actually turned it up. I turned my voice up louder than I would normally. And I was a little worried that it might come across as too loud, but hopefully it's okay. Because it just, I don't know, it bugs me that frequently I can't hear myself on my own streams. I gotta hear myself on my own streams. Oh. Dead. Oh, nice. I will celebrate the fact that my sound is good by just idly singing to myself and then burning Toad in the face. Enjoy that, Toad. I have a brother suit. Ooh, it's good. I want to use it, but I gotta save it. They're so valuable, though. I'm doing well, actually. I'm super excited to be playing this game. I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream, but like pretty much since we stopped playing last Tuesday, I've been wanting to play this again. I've just been really wanting to play more Mario 3, and so I'm very glad to be doing it. And I'm not like unwell today. I've had a lot of days recently where like either I've had a headache or my stomach ache or just some sort of ache in general, and I don't have that today, and it's awesome. And so I'm doing good. I also made tacos for dinner, which is very exciting. It's one of my favorite dishes to make. So yeah, I'm in a good mood. Happy today. Oh, I wanted to get him. Did you know Mario 3? If you manage to reach a Boom Boom with a Starman in the original Super Mario Bros. 3, he can be defeated in one shot with it. And when you do, the question block, or like the little question orb that comes out, is inverted. It's upside down for some reason. It just gets like misaligned or something and comes out upside down. I learned that from a Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer. Someone did, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's upside down!" And I was like, "Oh, that's so weird." There we go. It's blue. Tacos are delicious. I love tacos. I ate too many tacos. My stomach's a little irpy from that, but not a bad type of irpy. A good type of irpy. A very full feeling. I also didn't have lunch today, so I was very excited when it was dinner time. I was like, "Ooh, dinner! Yes!" Y'all like tacos? Are you fans of tacos? I enjoy them. I think that they're delicious. It's one of those... tacos is one of those dishes that, like, means a lot to me. One, because I like to eat them, and two, because it's, like, one of the first foods that's, like, I guess, a full meal that I learned to cook. And so I was like, oh, yeah, I can make tacos. I can make great tacos. And, I mean, I still make them out of, like I use a Taco Bell seasoning pack. So it's not like I invented it from scratch or anything, but good. They're real good. I kind of want more of them, but I'm way too full. In Mark Spatula. What's up, Toad? Mush. Mush. Flower. Always safe bets right up front. What is that thing? It's like a happy clown dog face on like a rainbow slime? What is that? Does it have a name? Shindy 4 Party. Oh, it's more Shindig Pig, so it's like a pig on like a glowing slime. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just sitting here with the game, not doing anything in the game, sorry. Cyber just shared like a emote, which is very... Wait, is this the same thing I just did? No, it's not. An emote which is very mystifying. What are y'all's thoughts on animated emotes, just in general? I wasn't into them at first because I don't like the ones that kind of just like shake violently. Sometimes I like to fry shredded pastrami and bourbon in my taco. Oh, I do cook mine with bourbon. I put a jigger of bourbon in when I'm adding the water. So I get that. I never tried adding pastrami though. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever tried to add like a different meat to the ground meat. Very intriguing. I do often add either onions or peppers to the ground meat as I'm cooking it. Although one time I added so normally when I add peppers, it's either like a red bell pepper or like sliced green chilies. You know, something relatively mild. Well, there was one time where I was at the store and I couldn't find green chilies, and I'm like, oh, well, here's some jalapenos. I'll just get those and add those in. And it made it way too strong for me. I was like, oh, this is way too hot. It was miserable. What was funny too was that we had a like a potluck at work like a day later, and so I was like, well, I can't eat these hot tacos. I'll bring these into work and see if anybody wants them. And so I brought them in. Nobody touched them. People are like, no, they'll kill us. I'm there, dude. Spicy. Nice. Gotta get it to fry crispy like bologna or pepperoni. Ooh, that's interesting. Might try that next time. Gentlemen, hit. So you're a big fan of spicy foods, Cyber? I used to be more into it when I was younger. Kind of one of the negatives about getting old is that certain foods aren't bueno with you anymore. And that's definitely one of them for me. Okay, so stage 5. When I was a child, I didn't know how to beat stage 5. But I wanted that mushroom house. So this is where I would always use my Jug Jum's Cloud. Every time. Every time. We always use it there. Because we didn't know how to beat that stage. And you always get a Hammer Brothers suit from this particular place. Now, we are going to beat World 5. Because I know how to do it now. But as a kid, I couldn't figure it out. I like this if you don't know, this stage is a bit of a maze. There's kind of like a trick to it. Namely, you have to line it up so that you carry a Koopa shell up the shaft that's like right there, that shaft right to the right. So you have to lure this guy over. Like a sound. Come on. Come on. Come on. You bop him. Then you run. You fly. Up here. And then use it. Kick at these guys. That's how you beat the level. If you don't know to do that, though, it's like a loop, and you just run out of time. And this is the freezer. There you go. And it was very, like, scary for me and my sisters as a kid, because we were like, how do you escape from this level? How do you escape? That's how you escape. That's how you do it. It's easy. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's scary. There you go. Level 6, on the other hand, is just kind of like a challenging water stage, so usually we would come here. Bonk. In later iterations of Super Mario... No, you stupid fish! Ah! Doggone it. In later iterations of Mario Brothers, they gave Spike like a little mohawk. It's kind of cool. He's got like a little mohawk. It's nice. Oh, I was gonna ask this. Who's your favorite Koopaling? Of the 7 Koopalings, who is your favorite? Do you have a favorite? My favorite is Larry. I like Larry. I think he's silly. He's got blue hair and a dumb face, and his name's Larry. It's just funny to me. I don't know. Actually, I want to say that all of the Koopalings are named after like musicians except Larry, and Larry is just named Larry. He's just Lawrence Koopa, and that's almost funnier. That's almost funnier that he's not named after anyone. He's just Larry Koopa. Bowser just, well, not Bowser. I was gonna say Bowser random names, but they're not actually his kids. They're just associates of his. They're just youthful associates. That was also a shock to find out that like all of the Koopalings are not Bowser's kids. It's like, but they look like him, and they're not his. How are they not his kids? They're not his kids. He may have adopted them, but they're not his biological children. He only has one biological son. Oh, on the subject of little Bowsers, I want to mention this too, because this is a thing that maybe not everybody knows. It took me a little while to get it straight in my head too, so I'll mention it here. There are 4 separate small Bowser-esque characters in the Super Mario Bros. Mythos. There is Bowser, or Baby Bowser, which is actually just Bowser as an infant. Baby Bowser first showed up in Yoshi's Island, was also there in Yoshi's Story. And it's just Bowser when he was a baby. That's pretty much it. Oh, nuts. A Pyrrhic victory, to be sure. Then there is Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. is Bowser's biological child. He is his son. No one knows who the mother is. There is Koopa Kid. Koopa Kid is more of a class of character. There's more than one of them. There were a bunch of them, and they were invented entirely for Mario Party, and they only show up in Mario Party. And then there are the Koopalings, who again are not actually Bowser's kids, but are sort of like just youthful subordinates to Bowser. There you go. Ever you were curious about the various children that Bowser hangs out with, only one of them is his child. Ah, these are so cool. I love melting the ice coins. Yeah. So cool. Frozen in fact. Oh yeah. It is so cool. Ah, yeah. I love it. Fun. Alright. 5 more lives. I have 99, so it's not really a big deal. 5 more lives. There you go. Sup? The crappiest 99-cent pouch pastrami. Another cool thing about this stage, from the original, the palettes for the question mark blocks in this particular castle were messed up for some reason, and so they displayed incorrectly. And if I remember correctly, what they did, the what would have normally been the question mark of the question mark block, which is normally white, was black in this one particular dungeon. And it always stood out to me as like being very ominous. I was like, oh, why are the question blocks here so evil? It's just the palettes messed up. That's all. Whoa! I like how this guy has like a little stand he's on. Bonk. Bonk. It's always important to knock boom boom down as quickly as possible. Oh, nice. Damn. Maybe I need to use some of these. I gotta get invincible before I go into the in-marked spade. It's very important. Doggone it. I did that last time, too. Hey, there we go. Here? Hey! Okay. Okay, know what that is. Nice. Done. I'd like to have a set of those cards. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, I'm a big fan of acquiring like physical versions of like video game artifacts like that. Like I have made several of the tempering cards from Legend of Mana. I just like made physical versions of them because I thought it'd be cool to have. I'm not done yet. I'm still working on a lot of them, but I don't know. There's just something fun about like having those things, and so I would actually really like to have the cards from this game as well. We could pick a cards. I think that'd be neat. Oh, hey, Jador. Welcome. Willkommen, bienvenue. Lunch, dinner. Did you see his feet? Did you see the feet? I got the feet to happen. See, I want to do it again. It's really silly looking. It's really silly looking. Look at all these people. Look at all these people greeting each other, being all nice. I like that. Alright, 9 is underwater. Let's go there first. This water must be freezing. So cold. Oh, these guys! I like how they have little spit particles as they're chomping. What are they called? I think these guys are called like munchers, maybe? Something like that. That sounds like a very Mario-esque name. Munchers. I think they're called like munchers. Is this the stage where you have to get a frog suit to beat it? I think there's some stage where you have to have a frog suit to beat it. Remember though. You and your children are dead. Dude's like, whoa, I didn't think you'd go that hard. Oh wait, no, you're just supposed to exit here, I think. You just exit here. How do you do this? I don't remember now. Oh yeah, yeah, they turn into coins. Yeah, 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 yeah. No. Thought I was supposed to. There we go. Oh, that's just the end of the level. Okay, never mind. Why did I think I needed to get a frog suit there? Maybe there's a secret there that you get with the frog suit? No, I don't remember. Alright, so this might sound a little weird. I'm going to do the castle first. Because there is a way to get a Hammer Brothers suit in stage 10. And I want that for the airship. Because I want to try to get the special statement for the airship as well. Hey, it's Stretch. You see these like weird white blocks with the booze on them? Those guys are called Stretch. I know that. If you didn't know, the Super Mario Brothers 3 manual, one of the coolest things about it, like the NES manual, I mean, is that it had like illustrations of all of the monsters in it. And I love, and they were like in color too. I loved that thing as a kid because I would just like take it out and like draw them and be like, oh, I know what all these monsters are named, stuff like that. Because it was just like, it was just right there. It was so cool. I loved it. But yeah, this guy's name's Stretch. There we go. All right, let's even get this Ham Brother suit. So the way you do this is a little unusual. First of all, you have to have a fire flower, which fortunately we have. And you have to know that munchers will turn into coins while a P is active. There's a P up here. You have to know. You hit this and you go. And you get hit, and I did it wrong. Carp. Alright, well, now I gotta kill myself. Okay, fortunately I have lots of things. We're okay. So yeah, you might have seen it when I did that big jump. There is a what do you call it? A pipe up ahead that is covered with several munchers. And I'm gonna kill them ahead of time. And so you have to like get here while the P is active, and then they'll turn into coins, and you get past them. And that's how that works. So now we gotta go back and do that. Flip. It's funny pants. Got big old pants. Okay, here we go. Flip, flip. See? They turn into coins. And you go down here, and lo and behold, Hammer Brothers suit, baby! Oh, I didn't do it. There's a trick you can do here. So, for whatever reason, the Hammer Brothers suit can't slide down things. But there actually is a sliding animation. I think the way it works is if you were already sliding, when you pick up the Hammer Brothers suit, he continues to slide. It's like one of the only ways you can access that particular animation. I know a lot about this game just because I played it a lot. So hopefully it's not annoying to have me keep being like, did you know? About everything, but I don't know, I like it. And I like talking, I like explaining things, so there you go. Yeah! Ba-ba-ba-ba. Doing good. My tummy is feeling less full, which is nice. Monty Mole! It's Montague Mole! Look at him in his crown. Did you Moe Gaming is an amazing joke, Cyber. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna have to tell Ed about that. Next time I go off on some stupid tangent and explain something in a video, I'm gonna have to tell Ed about that. That is hilarious. I love that. Thank you so much. I'm gonna use that. Did you Moe Gaming? Did you Moe? Did you Moe Gaming? I'm a huge fan of Did You Know Gaming. I think that is such a cool game show. Or not game show, but like a show about games. I love learning like little things about games and such. I think they're so much fun. And I know that Shane has done like other shows, like the amazingly named "Did You Know Food," which is just the funniest name for a show. Did you know food? No! I'm gonna use another one. That was even stupid. Do I have an anchor? I don't. Oh, that's fine. It is dumb. Did you know food? It's just so funny. Like, all I can think of is someone saying it like plaintively like that. They're like, "Did you know about food?" Wish that. Well, yeah. Do they still get like guest vocals on there anymore? I feel like anytime I watch a modern Did You Know Gaming, it's always like the same people. Which leads me to believe that maybe they don't really like reach out to people anymore. I wish I could have done one. That would have been fun. I mean, I was gonna say I started a little too late. I'm also not terribly famous. That would be another reason why maybe Shane hasn't contacted me. Maybe because, you know, I'm relatively unknown. But I would have loved to have done one. For all that I don't know what game I would do. Because usually I want to say that they would try and get people who had like some sort of connection to the game to do episode. Oh, I'm dead. Conk. Ian did do a few videos. Yeah. I think Ian did he did Guitar Hero, didn't he? I think what was that? That may have been Luke. I feel like someone I knew did Guitar Hero. Maybe Ian... Did Ian do Tony Hawk? Ian may have done Tony Hawk. I don't know. It always just seemed like it would be fun. You could utter the iconic "Did you know?" And you get to talk about stuff. And you get to sound like a smarty pants. And it's fun. I like when people would like kind of get into it and like add like silly voices and stuff. Like some of the ones that Aaron did back in the day. He would like do silly voice work during the recording, which made it so much more fun for me than like when they just get really like, "Did you know? This is the thing. Let me tell you about the thing." Blah blah blah. I mean that's valid. There's nothing wrong with that, but like I like it more when it's like fun, you know, when it's like silly stuff. It's like silly and also informative. And like when Luke did a Donkey Kong Country one as well, and he did silly voices, I think. That doesn't work. What's up, Lemmy? Lemmy from Motorhead. Okay, I gotta keep it together. Bonk! Yeah! Yes! Yeah! Nice! So good. Well, yeah, Cadecarus is definitely the PlayStation guy. Alright, now we get to see the third of the strange things the king says when you're wearing weird clothes. Oh, this man still looks like a mole. Hey you, how about lending me your clothes? No dice? What a drag! Yes! No dice! What a drag! I am well. No dice! I love these as no dice. No dice! What a drag! What a cool guy. What a cool guy that king is. That's how you discovered him? I'll tell you how I discovered a lot of, like, all the good YouTube boys was through Minecraft Hardcore. I owe so much to Minecraft Hardcore for introducing me to, like, a bunch of really good creators. Like, that's how I first learned about... That may have actually been how I first learned about Ian. Is from his original Mine Z appearance. Very first watched was Crash Team Racing. Yeah. Caddy's good, man. Caddy's videos are amazing. There's so many amazing creators. I'm just a lame Let's Player. I'm just a lame Let's Player. Like, you think about people who make, like, real videos, it's like, oh, so good. I just talk over video games. But, you know, to each their own. I make the kind of content I would like to watch. There's a secret over there. You kind of have to have, like, a feather or a leaf or something to get up there, though. So, I'm not going to give up my Hammer Brother suit for that. You discovered him through the zoo race? That's funny. They're famous. That was the perpetual loop videos was Zoo Race and Crisis City. If you don't know what we're talking about, Brutal Moose and Kadikarus used to have this thing where they pretended to hate each other and they were like rivals, and so they would show up in each other's videos periodically and just like mess with each other. And at one point, they did this kind of weird crossover where, like, oh, that stopped me right in my tracks. I don't think I remember where that is at all. I didn't. That's really surprising. Okay. Didn't get anything. Yeah, they did this one, like, weird crossover video where, it was like a time loop that never resolved. So, like, the way it started was, like, Ian showed up on Caddy's video and said that he had stolen all of his furniture and is going to... The only way Caddy can get his furniture back is if he plays the zoo race. And then Caddy got so upset about that that he... what did he do to Ian? He did something, like, he contacted Ian and did something to him, and he said, I'm gonna force you to play, Crisis City to recover from it. And then Ian was so frustrated after that he stole all of Caddy's furniture and made him play the zoo race, and it just kind of went on like that forever. And it was silly. It's a silly pair of videos, but they're pretty entertaining. So there you go. This level looks like nacho cheese. That is all. I hope you enjoyed that. This level looks like nacho cheese. Oh, that makes me want nacho cheese Doritos. Ooh, I love nacho cheese Doritos. What's your favorite Dorito? Did I already ask what your favorite, like, Koopaling is? Cheese Nip Land. Yeah, it kind of looks like Cheese Nips. It really does. It's like if the architect... Oh, I like how the water stops when you hit the P-flop. It's cool. Did I already ask what your favorite Koopaling is? Yeah, because I talked about how Larry's my favorite. Did you guys tell me what yours were and I just missed it? If you didn't answer, by all means, please let me know. I'm curious. Do you like Iggy? I feel like Iggy is cooler now than he used to be. Like, in the original iterations of Iggy, he was, like, kind of a dork. And now he's, like, a crazy guy. Like, I think they did a lot for the Koopalings on the Wii U. And they, like, introduced a lot of things back to them. Jess, tell me your favorite Koopaling. And also tell me your favorite type of Doritos. I'm curious about both of those things. I'm pretty basic as far as Doritos goes. I really like the, it's like the nacho cheese ones. I like the taco flavor that you can find sometimes. It's not very common, but you'll see, like, these weird throwback bags every once in a while that are, like, taco flavor. Those are pretty good, too. Block. Did you know you can block fireballs with the Hammer Brother suit? It's true. Doggone it! Ah! Oh, that was so stupid, though. I jumped straight into it. Is Larry the one with blue and white striped hair? No, I think you're thinking about Iggy. Iggy is the one with the glasses and the white and blue mohawk. Or it's a rainbow colored mohawk. Or it used to be. Now I think it's I think it's just green now. But it used to be like rainbow colored. Larry is the one that's just kind of, he's got like a dumb face and like snaggly teeth that stick out on the sides, and his hair's just blue. A nasty barbecue flavor. There's a barbecue flavored Dorito? I don't think I knew that. I find that recently all I see in terms of Doritos are just more and more iterations that are just spicy. It feels like all that the Doritos company can come up with recently is let's just make them spicier. Just more spicy. More spicy Doritos. That seems to be their entire modus operandi. It's just more spicy. More spicy. First bite is pretty bad. Can't stop it. More spicy! I like when people write more like that. That more! Blech. I go in the left one, the center one, or the right one? Gaggle! Bloop. You know, it's a bit of a shame. I feel like fireballs are undervalued in Mario games. You know? Because they've been around since the beginning, and so they haven't been the new hotness for many years. I feel like whenever I play a Mario game, I'm like, fireballs, I don't care. They're very helpful. Very helpful to be able to just shoot fire from your hands. This one. Fire boogers. Yeah, fire boogers. Give me that. Yeah. So, it's that time again. We need to start thinking about what game we're going to play next. Because I will finish this tonight. We're pretty close to the end at this point. Now, I am still planning to play... Obviously, we have to finish Driver. That'll probably be finished in the next stream of that. We're pretty close to the end. I would still like to play Super Mario 3D World. That's still on the docket, so to speak. But we need another, like, long format game. Y'all have any ideas? I'm open to suggestions. I'm not super interested in, like, a big RPG again immediately. Like, I want to take a break from, like, Final Fantasies for a little while. We're doing Super Mario 3D World. Yeah, that's still planned. That's probably, like, you know how I usually have two series going at once? One of them will be Mario 3D World, but then we need to come up with, like, the other one. Here's something I was thinking about. Would y'all be interested in watching me play through, like, either The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time or The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask? Mega Man Legends 2? Oh, I could do Mega Man Legends 2 for that matter. That's not a bad idea either. Like, the reason I mentioned both of those is that I've been watching Let's Plays of those recently. And you know how I am always so influenced by, like, what I'm watching, so it's kind of made me want to play them recently. But I've never actually played all the way through Majora's Mask, because it didn't look appealing to me, I guess. I liked Ocarina of Time a lot, and then I didn't really like the look or the vibe of Majora's Mask very much. I'm not super into, like, dark games and such, so I was like, I don't want to play this one. So I've never actually played it. or never played it beyond like the Goron section. Like I think I want to say when I was younger, I played through like the Deku section and the Goron section, and then I stopped. And so I've never like tried to get all the masks or any of that. You had to pick one, Majora's, because you never owned it. Yeah, like I don't know. I've got a copy. Another idea, actually, on the subject of N64 games, another idea we could try is Paper Mario, because I've also never played Paper Mario. I would be open to any of those, if any of those sound interesting. If they don't sound interesting, Mega Man Legends 2 is not a bad idea either, so that's another possibility. And that's a game that I would love to see more of. Great! That worked really well. I don't know, things to think about. Doesn't have to be resolved today, but, you know, I gotta come up with something, so. If you have opinions, by all means. And of course, people that might be watching this on the VOD, let me know if they're either, you know, open suggestions. Otherwise, I'll just come up with something. I'll just come up with something. Paper Mario could be cool. Yeah, I think I'm more interested in Paper Mario than Majora's Mask, just because I don't know. I don't like Majora's Mask much. I've never played it though. That's the thing, is that like what I've started to wonder is if maybe I judged it. I do have Driver 2, and I know you'd love to see Driver 2, Jimmy, but we're not going to play Driver 2 immediately after playing Driver. Give me a little bit of a break, okay? We are going to play Driver 2, don't worry. Just not immediately. But yeah, I got the Driver 1 and 2 2-pack. So I have both of them. They even came with the little bumper sticker included. Oh, okay. Yes, I do have it. Thank you, Jimmy. Sorry, I was presumptuous there. Yep, I got it. So this stage was a big deal for me as a kid, because you can come here and get pretty much infinite lives if you want to. Well, no, we're playing Mario 3D World regardless. It's the other game I'm asking about. Like, Mario 3D World is the... To kind of explain how I usually think about it, my philosophy with streaming is to have one game that's kind of more active, like a Mario game, and one game that's more RPG-like. So, like, for example, what it was recently was Driver, which is like an active game, and Final Fantasy VIII, which was like an RPG. And I like to have multiple flavors of streams so that anybody who shows up and wants one type or another, you know, can just show up for the types of streams that they find more interesting. It just adds variety. And so Mario 3D World is going to be the new active game, and we need a more relaxed type of game. So, trying to decide what that would be. Oh, I should explain what I meant by infinite lives. So this entire room was made out of bricks. If you come here, hit this, you can just get lots of coins. Get lots of coins! Oh, so many coins! And you can just kind of keep looping this as much as you want, and just keep getting extra lives. And that's what me and my sisters would do when we were younger. We'd just come here and get all the lives we needed. But I currently have 99 lives, so it's not really a big deal. There you go. Hello. Why is your castle empty, dude? I don't really need the unmarked spade. That's the real opulence right there, is when you're turning down unmarked spades. You're like, I don't need you anymore. I am not in the need for an in-marked spatula at the moment. Oh, it's the flower mush. Alright. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate the feedback. It's good to know that the options I presented are interesting, at least. Drop a statue on him. Or here's another option that might be... It might not... it might not bring many people in, but it might be kind of cool to just do. Is if we did like a series of like a what do you call it? Some sort of city building game. Like SimCity or Populous or something. That could be kind of cool, right? But you said something. It might be more active, majority of time limit, more interesting battles. Yeah. But then I have to play... Majora's Mask. I'm not eager to do that. Maybe I'll play it on my own. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure something out. Cyber, do you have any familiarity with Mega Man Legends 2? Like, are you familiar with it? Do you know if it's like, I've heard that Mega Man Legends 2, like Mega Man Legends 1 is almost like a ROM hack in terms of like content compared to Mega Man Legends 2. Like, Mega Man Legends 2 is like a much bigger. What SimCity games do I have? I have SimCity for Super Nintendo. I have SimCity 2000 for SNES and PlayStation. I have Sim Earth. I have Sim Ant. I have a couple different ones. It would be sort of interesting to try to accomplish the campaign mode of Sim Ant, because I don't think I've ever succeeded. You'd love to see some OG SimCity on SNES? Well, maybe we could do a couple of streams of that. Like, that would be kind of a fun, like, chill stream concept. Because, like, that's something that, you know, ever since I first saw Ian do it on his channel, the idea of, like, the chill stream, I think is so cool. You know, it's like just like it's just like background noise. It's just like comfortable background noise, and you just kind of like hang out and enjoy it. I like that. I like that mindset. Like, I tried to do Harvest Moon a while back. That's another one we could try, if y'all are interested in it, is Harvest Moon. I started a game of Harvest Moon a long time ago, that I would be happy to pick back up, or something else. You know, I've got multiple versions of Harvest Moon if you're interested. But yeah, the OG SimCity would be pretty fun. This is a bad situation here. I'm kind of perfectly synced to be annoying. Oh, well, there he goes. Alright. Yeah. That might be really fun. SimCity might actually be... Oh, this is a problem. Well. Sort of thought I would... Nope, okay, well, never mind. Oh, hey. You remember Big Dungeons... Challenge... Oh, in Mega Man Legends. Played it much... Okay. Cyber, I thought you were responding to SimCity when you said played it like 20 years ago. Yes. Okay. I will admit that my playthrough of Mega Man Legends 1 wasn't exactly flawless, so there is that, but you know, have to give the caveat that it's like, I won't be perfect at it, but if you're okay with that, maybe it'll be good. I don't know. So the pipe up here. What's this pipe here for? Why is there a pipe there? Oh, yes. Oh, look at this! I didn't know this was here. Oh, wow! I learned something new about Super Mario Brothers 3. Wow! I had no idea this was here. Did y'all know about this? Combination SimCity Creative Stream. Oh. That's kind of a cool idea. I've actually got another idea for a creative stream, if y'all are interested. Because remember the last time I did one, I took like requests from the audience, and I think maybe, oh, this guy, he shoots fireballs. Oh, he's so dangerous. This is the only one of these that you see in the entire game. Look at him. He shoots fireballs at you. Oh, so dangerous. Yeah, I think I left things a little bit too like open when I did it before. And the idea that I've got now is to limit the requests to like a choice of 3. And so I would basically present you with like 3 options and say like, you know, have y'all vote on which one you wanted. And that way it allows me to kind of control what I get and also still have feedback from the audience. So I think that would be a reasonable compromise. So what I was thinking of doing the next time we do one of those is making a collage of like Mario enemies, for example. So the way I would kind of go about it. Oh, you had ideas for next time? Okay, well, throw them at me, man. I'm happy for new suggestions. I'm just telling you what I came up with. It doesn't have to be the only way. But yeah, so like I would say like, you know, it's like I would present you with like 3 Mario enemies, and I'd say like vote for your favorite, and I would draw that one, and then once I'm done with that, we draw another one. And my idea is to like make a picture that has like that we build over the course of a stream, because like the last time I did it, each picture was like individual, and so at the end I just kind of had like a bunch of like picture files open, and it was kind of, you know, I didn't do anything with them. I just threw them away afterward. But if I like made it into like a collage, maybe once we do like a couple of streams and like the thing is like really full of images, I could like make it available in the Discord so people can like use it as a background if you want that or whatever. I thought it might be kind of like a fun way to be like, we made this on stream. Kind of like the way that like during Windows 98, Ian would do like the Kid Picks things, and he'd make them like a thing where it was like over the course of multiple streams, you're like, oh, I remember when we made Must Be Quick on stream, and there it is again, and it's like, haha, I remember that. I thought that might be kind of fun. So, that's an idea. Bub and Bob? Oh, you mean like more monsters? Gotcha. You know, it's actually kind of cool. At the place where I work, you know, it's like I work at like a research place, and so there's like there are dry erase boards everywhere. And I'm in the habit of, when I see an unattended dry erase board, I will usually draw something on it. Oh, I know who you were talking about. I know who Bub and Bob are. And so one day, I was doing that, and I drew a picture of Bub from Bubble World. And I just assumed, you know, this is like, you know, relatively obscure video game character. People are gonna be like, oh, what's this weird little dinosaur guy? Haha, that's funny. And then someone said, is it Bub or Bob? Or is it Bub or Bab? And I'm like, oh my gosh! Somebody knows Bubble Bobble! Someone at my professional research institute knows what Bubble Bobble is! That's awesome! It was like the most exciting thing that had happened in a while. I'm like, oh, there are people who like old video games here. Yeah! Great. It was very exciting for me. I was like, yay. So that was fun. Ugh. Oh, because here's a question. Here's a question since you mentioned Bubble Bobble. I'm curious about this. I have heard for many years that the original Bubble Bobble cannot be bubble beaten unless you have 2 players. And my understanding in that regard was that it's because it is infeasible to like get to the special door you need to get to the end of the game with 1 person. Insert Bubble Bobble emote. I don't have one of those. I could probably make one if I had more emote slots. If you want that Bubble Bobble emote, you'd better get some people to subscribe. I will seriously make it if you're all interested in it. But we've got some we could get rid of, but oh nuts. Whatever, it's fine. Oh yeah, this level. The little note blocks. They don't constantly bounce back and forth. They bounce back and forth to the music, which is fun. I like that. Phew. What's that talking about? What about emotes? It's fine. I have an abundance of frog suits. Let's try the second to last. It's Yoshi! It's Yasai! Let's try the last airship with a frog suit. This'll be fine. There's definitely a stage where you need 2 to pass. Yeah. Like, so I had always heard that it was because it was too hard. But recently I heard that even if you get to the very last stage where you're fighting the boss, if you don't have both characters, it still says bad ending when you beat it. Is that true? If so, I feel like that's kind of dumb. You know, it's like that forces you, like, if you want to get the real ending, you have to have friends. And I don't have friends, so, well, I don't have friends local. So that's dumb. I don't want that. No, my frog suit though. Me. Ooh, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, whoa, hey. Yeah. I don't know, that kind of like, that concept is very, how'd I put it? You know, it's like Pokemon. The original Pokemon, where it's like, they wanted to encourage people to play games socially. And like, to go out and have friends and so forth and so on. But they were ill prepared for the levels of social anxiety and general apathy towards having outside friends that has showed up since those days. I feel like back in the 90s when these games were invented, they were like, well, yeah, of course people have friends. They play video games for like a little while and then they stop, not knowing that there would be people like myself who became utterly obsessed with them, to the detriment of their social lives. Ludwig von Koopa! He's here! Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, good. Did it. Did y'all ever play Sim Life? Is that a Maxis game? I don't think so. What was it for? Pretty much the only Sim games I played are SimCity, SimCity 2000, SimAnt, and SimCopter, I think. Those are the only ones I played. There's a Viking! It's a letter from the princess, guys. I'm sure nothing strange will happen this time. Oh no! Oh no! Bowser, how did you get my mailing address? Time to take this on as a frog. I like the, like, volcano background they have back there. It's cool looking. So here's something kind of interesting that I learned about this from, Digio Gaming. Apparently, the 4, I guess, vehicle stages in this world are supposed to represent 4 branches of Bowser's military, like his standing army. So this, what we're in right now, is supposed to be like Bowser's army. And then the next stage will be like Bowser's navy, and then Bowser's air force. And last but not least, Bowser's marines guard his castle. I like that. It's something I didn't put together as a kid, but I think it's kind of a fun little idea. Of course, I also didn't put together the whole, like, stage play thing when I was a kid, and I still don't really like that very much. I prefer not to think about that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll explain. There's a widely held, and I think verified, theory that the original Super Mario Brothers, the aesthetic of it is that it's supposed to be a stage play, that none of the events that happen in it are actually happening, so to speak. It's just a play. I kind of don't like that because it, like, cheapens everything to me. You legit couldn't finish no matter what you did? Well, you will see the ending today, my friend. Sim Life is on Mac Power PC, hecka jank. Kind of like Logo Writer with genetic manipulation sim added. Huh, that's interesting. Alright, so y'all want to see the easy way to beat this level? Oh, I didn't make it. Nuts. You can just swim underneath the ship. It works just fine. Despite the fact that that is ostensibly lava down there, you can swim in. It's fine. Bloop. Yeah, this works. This is what me and my sisters used to do when we were kids. It's way easier. It's a cool looking water effect though. 6 strat works really well. It's a bit more manic when you're playing without a frog suit, but with a frog suit you just hold right. There we go. Did it. Well, I gotta get out now. Let me out. Oh, doggone it. Ugh. Eh. Mario, please, get out of the water. There we go. Hey, man. Bonk. Oh, my frog suit, though. Whatever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, good thing I've got another frog suit. Good thing I've got a spare frog suit for just this occasion. Bonk. You know, something funny that I didn't really understand when I was a kid is, what do you call them? Palette limitations? So, when you play the original NES version of this game, there are a couple of places where you find, like, monsters, or even, like, extra lives that are the wrong color. A good example are the I don't know what happened there. You know, we're not going to cheat this time. Maybe that's as good a reason as any to just do it regular. I won't cheat this time. I've shown that you can, so I'll do it regular. Anyway, yeah, the Monty Moles in this stage. I believe in the NES version they are red, which is unusual because normally when you encounter them they are brown or kind of like a yellowish color. And the rationale for that is that there's a different palette, and they just used whatever palette was on hand. But when you're a kid, you see these color cues and you immediately think, oh, they must be more dangerous. There must be something about these Monty Moles which are more problematic. And or no, these aren't Monty Moles. These are Rocky Wrenches, not Monty Moles. Sorry. I got my moles mixed up. And like, I always really liked finding monsters that were like the wrong color. And what's cool is I was watching I mentioned earlier, I was watching a Super Mario 3 randomizer, and they had randomized the monsters as well, and they were having like Goombas and Koopa Troopas appear in stages that they wouldn't normally be in, and so their palettes were getting mixed up, and you could see like a yellow Koopa Troopa, which wouldn't be a thing until Super Mario World, and it was really cool to see a yellow Koopa Troopa in Mario 3. At least I thought so. There's a whole lot of talking to explain that, but I had to work my way there. But... I was kind of waiting for him to jump, but he didn't. Bad RNG. Yeah, but I get to show up the level. That's something. Oh no! I want to say when I was a child, I used to think that there were like 5 stages, and I just got lucky and only ever saw 3 of them. There were only 3, but I thought there were 5. Because there were 5 blocks, and I figured there must be 5 because there are 5 blocks. How could it not be? You like the big hammer turtles? They are pretty cool. I know nowadays... Oh no! Those type of monsters are called sledge bros. Like a sledgehammer bro. I don't think they were called that back in this time period though. I think maybe they were just called like Big Hammer Brothers maybe? I think they had a really simple name. I like Sledge Bro, though. Let's check. Actually, I have a PDF of the manual on hand. I can show you all this. Desktop real quick. Yeah. Documents, manuals. Yes. Sledge Bros spin-off game. Can you tell that I like manuals in video games? Mario 3. Here we go. We just love being mean. See, he says they're his children, but they're not his children. That's Larry. Look how dumb he looks. Oh, I love Larry. He's so stupid looking. And Roy's like, yeah. All right, enough of that. Like, look at this. It's so cool. They show you like all of the monsters and stuff. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, they were called Sledge Brothers back then. Okay, yeah. Sledge Brothers. There you go. Yeah, I like manuals. We don't have them anymore. Like, back in the day, manuals were one of the only ways you could find official game art. You know? Like, you weren't gonna, like, go to the library and look that up, you know, and there was no internet, so you had to use what you could, and manuals were a great place to get official art. That's why I liked them so much. It's funny, of all the things I liked about game manuals, I almost just kind of walked off. Yeah, it was a PDF of the manual. Also, hey, Darkman. Willkommen. As I say, of all the things that I use manuals for, I almost never use them for to explain the controls of the game. Usually I just figured out the controls on my own, but... So yeah, this is supposed to be like Bowser's Air Force, which is cool. He's got like... These are like little fighter airships, I guess. Oh, it's a fun idea. I like it. I don't know if it's technically official or not, or if it's just something that they put together on Digino Gaming, but I like the idea, so... What's up, Boom Boom? Boom Boom. Boom Boom. Boom Boom. Yeah! Gross noises with my mouth. Everyone likes those. The actual dark section of Dark World. Now that's a background that I was really happy they added for the Super Nintendo version. Look at how cool that is. Those, like, trees. Oh, it's so cool. And there's, like, stars. Oh, it's so cool. So glad they added, like, trees and stars. So cool. Whee! Whee! Oh, what's this? It's like renting again. Xeroxes of game manuals. Yep. I remember at a game store I used to frequent when I was a kid. Ow, great. If they didn't have the manual, what they'd give you is a little, like, typed version of the manual. Like, they would just kind of, like, type up their own explanations on how to play, and they would give you that. And I remember thinking that was, like, a really fun thing to get. Actually, I think I've mentioned this before. I own 2 copies of Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo. One of which I got when I was young, and the other of which I got when I was older. Oh no! For the one that I got when I was a kid, I got it from a flea market. As I got many of my cool old games from. What was I saying? And when I bought it from that flea market, the guy didn't have the manual for Chrono Trigger. What he had instead were photocopies of the manual. So he had, like, the full manual in, like, a black and white photocopy. And he gave me that. And I attempted to assemble it into an actual manual. So I still have my personally assembled Chrono Trigger manual of photocopies on... Doggone it, that was dumb. on my wall. It's like, yeah, that's cool. I'm a cool guy. Look at my photocopies. Yeah. I think for me, we had a small business resale store. I actually ended up running into that guy after it ran and closed Toys R Us. Oh, that's kind of fun. I was a huge fan of, like, the, Oh, it's the sun! It's here! What is the sun doing in Dark World? Go away, sun. Here comes the sun, it will kill you. Here comes the sun, and I say, it wants me dead. So this is the most difficult castle in the game. Understandable, it's the last. But it's harder than Bowser's Castle. This is a hard castle to get through. Because it's a maze. It's full of death traps like that. You come out of the door and onto a conveyor belt into lava. It's a very dangerous castle. It's like a super duper deadly castle. We're gonna beat it. Don't you worry. Speaking of, what do you call it? Shouldn't have gotten that. It's not as useful as a tail would have been. Speaking of, like, game stores with, like, proprietors that, you know, ran the store on their own, I always thought it was really interesting when you'd find those, like, game stores, and then you jump into lava. Yeah, that's the way that they recommend you play that part of the game. You gotta be sure to jump into the lava bath. Very important. So if you don't do that, you'll survive, and who wants to do that, right? Nobody wants to live. Death is severe. Oh, what's that doing up there? Wait, what is that doing up there? What is that up there? Well, I don't know. I don't know why this is here. Oh, it does shut that off. Oh, maybe this? Alright. Got it. I always think it's interesting when you find those stores that are, like, run by one guy, and so as a result, they're only open, like, from, like, 5 p.m. to... Sir? Would you? Would you please? Sir? Excuse me, sir. Sir? Could you please? No? Alright, see you later. They're, like, open from, like, 5 p.m. to, like, 8 p.m. on, like, Tuesdays. And that's the only time you can, you know, shop there. I always think those kind of things are funny. Boop. That's the exit. Actually, you probably can't beat this dungeon with a frog suit, because you can't duck as a frog. Hey, man. Oh. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Nope, wrong way. Those things in the background look like strawberries to me. That is all. Ah, here's Bowser's Marines. The Bowser Marines! So for Cyber and Jimmy, have we gotten past where you were able to get to as a kid, or have we still not hit where you got stuck? I'm curious if this is new territory for you yet. Bonk. Bonk. Trying to remember. Speaking of, like, me being an idiot as a kid, I also didn't pick up on the idea that, like, you're not moving. The tanks are moving. Like, they're coming towards you. You're standing still. I just sort of assumed he was moving along, like when I'm standing here. I didn't think about the fact that the tanks are moving. I'm not moving. I was a dumb kid. Let's see, definitely beat this one. Oh, okay. Wait, so you beat the All-Stars version and not the NES version? Oh, you beat this one on the NES version, and you've never beaten the All-Stars version. Is that what you're saying? Well, you're about to see the final castle. It kind of looks dumb, doesn't it? Like, let's be honest, that's a stupid-looking castle. Why has it got, like, goblin ears? It's really dumb-looking. Let's let Bowser know about that. So you want to see something that was, like, amazing to me as a kid? Wait for it. Wait for it. Laser! So cool! I remember when I was a kid, I was so taken in by the lasers in this part of the game that, like, I would find... I don't know if they still do it, but, they used to have, like, pencils that would have, like, little reflective bits on them and stuff like that. And I would pretend like those were lasers when I was, like, goofing off in class. Like, I'd make little, like, finger men and whatever, and just be like, oh, I gotta avoid the lasers. Or they'd, like, pick them up and be like, oh, we're gonna have, like, a laser fight. And it was fun. It was all because of this game. It does make a thump sound, which is not usually a sound you associate with laser beams, but, you know. It's a very heavy laser beam. It's heavy light. You know how it is. Laser! Oh, it's so cool. That is kind of a dumb sound for a laser. These guys don't look like Bowser, do they? Played Super Mario 3 and All-Stars. Further than I got. I hope you're enjoying seeing new territory then. So there's actually two different ways you can fight Bowser in this game. This is the slightly harder version. The trick to find the way you fight Bowser in this game is you have to get him to, like, break his own bridge so that he falls in the hole. That's the trick of it, pretty much. And when I say this is slightly harder, it's slightly harder because the space at the bottom that he can fall through is narrower. That's the only way it's hard. In which it's harder, though. Hey man, over here. See you later. So long, me Bowser. By the way, you can in fact kill yourself even after you've beaten the game, and it does not count. It's very silly. It's Princess Tadstool! Yay, yay. Thank you. But our princess is in another castle. Just kidding. Ha, ha, ha. Bye-bye. You're a real wordsmith, Princess Toadstool. World 1, Grassland. World 2, Desert Hill. There's some custom art in some of these, actually, which is cool. Big Island. I did beat it. Yeah, that's the end of the game. I won. World 5, the sky. It's not Skyland, which is what I used to call it. It's a dumb Iceland, not Iceland. Iceland. Pipe maze. Actually, no, they don't have the custom art in this version. In the original NES version, some of the pictures at this point in the game are actually custom sprites, but not so here. Yeah, that's it though. This has been great. We actually managed to beat it in 2 hours too, so perfect timing. Excellent. Well, y'all, that was Super Mario Bros. 3. I have had fun playing this again. It was a good time for me. On Thursday, we'll be back on Driver. Probably finish that up too, if I understand correctly, so hopefully that'll work out. And then it will be Super Mario 3D World and something else. So we'll have to see what it is, but as always, thank you so much for coming out, watching me play a video game. And I'm the MoeChicken. This has been Super Mario Bros. 3. Thanks for stopping by.